Good morning, fellow traders. Bubble here, and it's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Friday, 5/15/2020. I hope everybody had a great night last night. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. All right, well, let's take a look and see where we left off the market yesterday. So yesterday we finished, down a little bit, and then up a little bit, right? So, but still here down below the mid Bollinger Band here on the monthly chart. Weekly chart, right? The shooting star from a couple weeks ago is still in effect, right? We were down below there, and then we rallied at the end of the day. And now we'll see how we open up. We'll take a look at the futures in a little bit. Daily chart, right? So we expanded the trend box a little bit yesterday because of the bounce yesterday off of the cloud. It kind of got into it a little bit, and then they just bought the dip off of the bad job numbers because that always makes sense. So anyway, let's take a look at the SPY here and see how that's looking this morning. Okay, so again, the trend box expands on the SPY as well. I'm not sure if that's really a good tick on the SPY from yesterday. Hopefully they'll get that corrected here. So big move down here this morning, right? We were gapping up a little bit, right? Kind of working our way up, plowing our way up here, and then boom, some news came out that apparently more China trade tensions are coming up, right? So Huawei being banned, and then China countering with banning companies like Apple and things like that. So that is going to be very interesting going into today, as that drama is now overshadowing the Corona drama. So it's one from one to the next. So let's take a look here. Let's look at the S&P futures and see how they're doing this morning as well. Okay, so yesterday on the S&P we saw here from last night we had a decent trend line up. We were kind of working on that, and I think this morning I tweeted out early morning that we were starting to break down out of there. So you always have to be concerned, right? And just to kind of show you how these trend boxes work on the shorter time frames, you can see here, right? Once we broke down below the trend line, we had a trend box right there. Sometimes you get, especially the deeper this gets, right? Like today, like in the market, right, on the daily, right? You can get a momentum flush through those levels right there, and that's exactly what happened here tonight. So here you go, you get your wave 1 down, 2, 3, 4 maybe. We might get a wave 5 down here to our this support zone here going into the open. So we'll see how that goes into today. Let's take a look at the MES. The MES. Nearly identical, right? So we have these, basically this support zone right here. So we'll see how that holds going into the rest of the day today. Below there, we got a few support levels here, and here, if it really wanted to test those lows of yesterday. So that could be interesting too. All that work up, right? Stairs up, elevator down. You know what they say. So anyway, pretty interesting stuff. We'll see how that goes into the rest of the day today. Let's take a look at the Qs. Okay, so Q's obviously pull back as well. That's going to be a big shock to the system for the tech sector, because if they start banning Apple and things like that in China, that could definitely have some more ramifications on those companies. So let's take a look here. Tesla gave us an inside day yesterday. So let's see how that holds those levels. It'd be interesting to see if we can get a break to the upside. It's down about 10 points here with the rest of the market. JD, now this is interesting. So JD actually had some, I think they had like a beat on earnings and everything. So got a little bit of a dip there on that China news. So we'll see how it holds these pre-market levels. Kind of a big range here going into today. AMAT as well. That pulled back pretty significantly. It was up great on earnings and then back again. That really stinks, for the lotto call buyers, because it's like, oh yeah, it's getting ready to go up. Nope, reversed off of this level right here and then back down. I think we drew a level on that last night. Where was it come to? Oh, that was just where we were expecting it to open. So nice pullback off of that there. We'll see if it comes back and tests yesterday's lows on AMAT. It did get an upgrade, but I don't know if that's holding too much here. Goldman Sachs, again, a couple of the financials got upgraded today. It's kind of drifting down a little bit here. DFS, another financial with an upgrade this morning, also drifting back on the news there. But PayPal actually got a downgrade this morning. So that could help accelerate it on the downside too. So just keep an eye on these ones. See how the financials hold up. They were leading the market down, and they had an epic squeeze yesterday. So let's see how those hold. Here's the XLF. All right, they had an epic squeeze yesterday, and let's see if that can hold and work its way back up to the cloud on that one. So should be an interesting Friday, guys. We've got retail numbers this morning and manufacturer numbers this morning. So those are the big ones on the radar today. And other than that, it should be an interesting one. Yeah, we got also business inventories today, and then so it should be an interesting Friday, guys. So I hope everybody has a great one. We'll see you guys at lunchtime market update. Stay healthy out there, and remember your risk first, and stay safe so you can stay in the game. I'll talk to you guys soon.